All right, guys, we are 3-0 in our last three underdog tier package bets on patreon.com/BrockPage. And the good news is we have another underdog tier package bet going off here today. But before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to the video. My name is Brock Page and I do sports picks for free right here on YouTube. I also sell my personal sports bets on patreon.com/BrockPage. Once again, guys, I'm 3-0 my last three underdog tier package bets on that website. And just remember, guys, if you sign up for that package here today, you're going to get access to that membership every single day all the way through the end of May. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I'll do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total. And what I do on BrockPage.com is, or patreon.com/BrockPage, it's the same thing. But what I do on my website is actually share with you which one of these free YouTube picks on my channel that I'm actually betting on personally. Now, I currently have over 815 members who are signed up and active on that website right now. And if you want to see my current sports betting record, you can do that for free right now by going to the homepage at patreon.com/BrockPage. With that, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to start off with the Rockies taking on the Pirates. 12:35 Eastern first pitch on Wednesday, May 25th, 2022. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day to you. The weekend's right around the corner. Now, Pittsburgh's minus $1.25 in this matchup here. Totals 8 runs. Zach Thompson for the Pirates, Ryan Feltner for Colorado. And even though Feltner got rocked a bit in his last outing, he still has 7 strikeouts in just 5 innings of work this year. Now, this Colorado pitching staff has also done a real nice job on the road. They're actually in the top 10 in the bigs right now in fewest hits allowed per 9 when traveling. And even if Feltner continues to struggle, this Colorado lineup certainly has the ability to bail him out. They're currently in the top 3 in team batting average. And they're led by C.J. Cron, who's batting .311 with 11 home runs and 32 RBI. Now, Colorado's taking on a Pittsburgh pitching staff who does tend to give up a whole lot of runs. Matter of fact, these guys are currently in the bottom 3 in the league in runs allowed per contest. And even if they do tighten things up pitching-wise, this Pirates lineup is amongst the worst in the National League. These guys are averaging less than 3.4 runs per contest. And they're also in the bottom 5 in the bigs in OPS. Now, starting pitcher Zach Thompson, he's had his struggles this year on the hill. He's just 2-4 with a .488 ERA and a 1.47 WHIP. When it comes to the total in this one, Pittsburgh 16-8 to the under at PNC Park. They're also 62% to the under for the entire season at any location. Meanwhile, Colorado saw 8 out of their last 10 meetings with the Pirates fall under the total as well. So if you're into historical trends, you certainly want to think about that one there. I'm going to go ahead and lean toward Colorado plus 105 and the under 8 runs. Next matchup I have for you, it is going to be Tigers taking on the Twins, 1:10 p.m. East. Minnesota's minus $2, totals 8 runs. Dylan Bundy for Minnesota, Ronnie Garcia for Detroit. Now, Ronnie's been really good in limited action. After 14 innings of work, Garcia's got a .257 ERA and a .71 WHIP. The righties also fanned 17 batters. When it comes to cashing in on the run line, the Tigers have cashed in on the run line in 6 out of their last 10 ball games. They also have a winning record against the number when they travel. They're taking on a Minnesota club who has a losing record against the run line at home. They also strike out just way too much at the plate. These guys are currently in the bottom 10 in the league right now in home strikeouts at the dish. They also have Dylan Bundy on the mound here today, who really hasn't been all that great. The righty's got a .514 ERA and a 1.32 WHIP. When it comes to the total in this one, Minnesota's 15-8 to the under this year at Target Field. Meanwhile, the Tigers are 16-5 to the under when they travel. Detroit's also 71% to the under for the entire year at any location. I'm going to lean toward Detroit plus 1.5 and the under 8 runs. Next matchup, it is going to be Mets Giants 345 East. Now this game's currently off the board. Looks like Tommy Zappucki for New York, Jake Junis for San Francisco. And even though Junis is off to a nice start, strikeouts are a little bit down this year for him. And he also has just one victory on the season. Now, pitching-wise, this San Francisco pitching staff has allowed 35 total runs in their past 3 games. They're taking on a Mets club who won 6 out of their last 9. And simply put, they love to hit the baseball. The Mets are currently in the top 3 in the league in road hits. And they're led by Pete Alonso, who's hit 11 home runs and has 41 RBI. Meanwhile, Jeff McNeil's leading the club in hits and batting average. The second baseman is currently hitting .323 at the dish. Now, no real surprise here. The Mets are currently leading the Bigs right now in team batting average. So with all that said and done, I'm going to go ahead and lean toward the New York Mets getting the job done for some money line cash. And with that, guys, now it's time for my quick pick recap. Powered to you by my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where I'm currently 3-0 my last 3 underdog tier package bets on that website. I like Colorado plus 105 under 8 runs. Give me the Tigers plus 1.5 under 8. I also like the New York Mets getting the job done for some money line cash. And as far as all the other games are concerned across the country here, give me the Dodgers minus 1.5 over 8.5 runs. Milwaukee plus $1.15 over 7.5. Give me Oakland plus 1.5 over 7. I also like the under 8.5 in the Cubs-Reds game. Give me Miami plus 1.5 under 7 runs. New York Yankees minus 175 under 8. I also like Philadelphia plus 1.5 getting the job done for some run line cash. I'm also leaning toward Boston plus 145 under 7.5. Give me Cleveland plus 1.5 under 7. Give me Cleveland plus 1.5 under 8.5 runs. With my next and final free pick for the video, I'm going to lean toward the Angels minus 175 and the over 8.5. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on patreon.com/BrockPage. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at brockpage.com.